What's up, my little cheese biscuits? I know I already uploaded a video this weekend, but that was kind of a little bit of a joke. I actually have quite a lot to talk about this weekend, but I figured that it wouldn't really be the best format to put it all into one video, so it'll be separated into a couple of videos. Anyway, even though I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about this by now, I just have to give you my 2 cents on Microsoft's latest decision, that being the reversal of all of their stupid policies for the Xbox One. Let me just say that I couldn't be any happier right now. The fact that so many people stood up against this BS and didn't pre-order the Xbox One like a blind sheep just really speaks numbers to how the gaming community can actually make a difference. To everyone that made videos about the Xbox One's policies on used games and an internet connection always being required, I thank you. Because of you spreading this around the internet and getting others informed, Microsoft probably would have gone through with this, and we would have had a lot of blind sheep going to buy the system, and therefore probably causing the end of gaming as we know it. And speaking of who to give credit to on this, I gotta bring up a video that was made by Shokyo. In it, he was discussing how some people were giving Sony credit for all of this, and I just have to come out and say that it might have sounded like I was guilty of exactly what he was describing. Now, I didn't come out and specifically say, oh, Sony is the all-around best. They are going to help destroy Microsoft and their policies and all this other crap. But with the way I worded some of my points in that video, it might have sounded like I was specifically praising Sony, and that was the only reason I was getting their system was just because they were allowing used games and whatnot. Something that Nintendo is actually doing with the Wii U, by the way. I feel the need to clarify that the reason I'm getting Sony system is not because they did that during E3 and just spat in Microsoft's face, but rather because I actually did see a few exclusives that did look rather fun, such as Knack and Infamous. So I'm getting it for the games. And don't worry, this doesn't mean I don't like Nintendo anymore. I just want another system. That's it. But now back to the Xbox One. Would I buy one if I had the chance? Probably not. But that's mainly because of uncertainty with what Microsoft might be doing. I just have a fear that Microsoft actually might just be doing this to entice people to go buy the system. And then once they get the sales that they need, then they'll just go ahead and reinforce all the stupid DRM that shouldn't have been there to begin with. Now, don't act like this is all fact. If you still want to go buy one, go ahead and do it, because I'm not entirely sure if they're going to do it anyway. I'm just saying, be warned that they could very well do this. That's why I personally would hold off on buying it for at least a year. And even then, there's a chance that the price may go down from the ridiculous $500 price point by then. Of course, there's other issues with the system too, but they're not as deal-breaking as the always online and used games DRM that they had on the system prior to now. So now I want to ask you all a question. Now that Microsoft has decided to do a complete 180 on some of their policies, would you go and buy the Xbox One, or would you still stay far away from it? But that about wraps it up for me when it comes to big guys for now. I think I'll take a break from this Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo talk for a while and start focusing on some of the indie games that are coming to those three consoles and PC. So I guess I'll see you all later.